What's up everyone? It's Stargirl the Practical Witch and welcome back to my channel today. So before we get started on today's reading, I do want to give a quick shout out to my sponsors Keen, who were kind enough to make today's video happen. If you guys don't know who Keen is an online psychic service that allows you to talk to vetted psychic advisors about pretty much any topic in your life you want clarity about, such as love, romance, career, or any other questions that you have. I've been using Keen now for about a little over a year and I love Keen, and one of the things I really love about Keen is that they are available for you 24/7. So if you need to talk to someone right there and then, there's always someone on Keen that is available to talk out whatever it is you need to discuss with an intuitive, and you can choose from a whole bunch of different psychics, which means you can choose any psychic that you feel would be best suited for you, which includes tarot readers, clairvoyants, mediums, astrologers even. So they have pretty much every kind of intuitive you can think of. One of the reasons why I have continued using Keen for pretty much all of 2020 was because the psychic that I bonded with on Keen actually predicted everything that would happen to me in the year of 2020. So I'm really excited to continue our relationship and talk about what 2021 has in store for me, because she literally predicted every single thing that happened to me this year. So it was actually really amazing. I am recommending Keen to you. If you guys want the first 10 minutes for only $1.99, you can use my link. All you do is go to trykeen.com/stargirl and you will get the first 10 minutes for only $1.99. The link is in the description and the pinned comment as well. So once again, if you want to try Keen out for yourself and start 2021 right by figuring out what you can expect, definitely try Keen using my link, trykeen.com/stargirl. And once again, it's 10 minutes for $1.99. So after that, prices really vary on which psychic advisor you choose. And you know, obviously, depending on which psychic you choose, the prices are going to be a little different. But this introduction will help you find a psychic that's right for you, because when you do find a psychic that's right for you on Keen, it is so rewarding to know at any time you can pick up the phone and be right on the phone with a psychic advisor who is able to give you guidance on whatever it is that you are going through. Now, in order to get started, all you do is go to Keen and you fill out a quick questionnaire answering some personal questions, but then those personal questions will help lead you to a psychic that is right for you. And with my code trykeen.com/stargirl, once again, you'll be able to try it for only $1.99 for 10 minutes. And after you find a psychic that works for you, it's really good to keep cultivating a relationship with one, because that way you know who it is that you're talking to, you build trust with that psychic, and it's something that's just been really rewarding personally. And I know that keeping up with an advisor would be good for you as well, because then when 2022 comes around, you'll be able to see all of the predictions that have come true. One thing that really appealed to me about Keen was that they are the type of company that really looks out for their customers. So as soon as you sign up, you're always going to be getting discount codes, emails, and a bunch of different ways you can save money on Keen. Keen is actually one of the most affordable psychic services I have personally ever used, and this is why I'm recommending Keen to you guys, because they really take care of their customers. They are accurate, and they're also people who are available for you whenever you need for whatever questions life has for you. So if you want to get to unlock the mysteries of life, talking to a psychic that you have that connection with, because when it happens, it is so good, then definitely try Keen. Once again, trykeen.com/stargirl. Link is in the pinned comment and the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now let's get back to the video. All right, group number 1, welcome to your reading today about what it is that you can expect and what messages Spirit has for you today using the tarot cards as well as the dice. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this spread. Firstly, I am seeing that January, February, March, April, May 11th or November 5th might be a big date for you with the numerology dice. That's what it's showing me. But really what I'm seeing is this is a very big message about your spirituality as well as your psychic abilities being awakened very strongly. Specifically in regards to clairaudience, which means psychic knowing and also psychic hearing. So claircognizance and clairaudience, which means you are able to hear messages from Spirit either as high-pitched ringing in your ear or as like you'll be thinking about a problem or asking or praying in your head and you will get like a direct answer that seems to be just from your head, but you know it's a divine answer because it answers in such a way that is like beyond your comprehension. You guys will know what I mean, because essentially you're waking up this gift of being able to channel energy and really hear what Spirit, God, and the divine has to say to you. And I think this is really because there was some sort of spiritual awakening that has happened to you, or maybe it's just a certain transit in your birth chart. You could have the South Node transiting some of your planets, or you could just be very connected to the South Node in your birth chart or one of the psychic houses. And I see one of the ways that Spirit is going to try to communicate with you is actually through music and art and creation. So what I would say is definitely if you are somebody who was interested in doing some sort of creative expression, this is going to be something that really helps you get in touch with your higher self. Even if you're not someone who's normally creative, I really feel like, decorating your house in a way that speaks to your soul, or making your house a spiritual place for you to reside in. Like, these are all the energies I see for you. I feel like you're going to make your house a very peaceful, spiritual place for you to live that allows you to recharge and really be creative. And this in turn is going to help you channel a lot of divine creativity. They say that a lot of the greatest inventors and a lot of the greatest musicians, they were able to meditate, and after their meditations they were getting like divine insight from the Akashic records. And the Akashic records essentially is a ethereal plane where anyone can go if they meditate and if they ascend there and grab universal information. And this is how a lot of the great musicians and a lot of the great artists have discovered or made their hit albums, or how they invented like the iPhone and stuff like that. So some of the best ideas actually are channeled ideas from the ethereal plane, where everyone has the ability to connect to the Akashic records through meditation, through spirituality, through a quiet and zen place. And I just saw a hummingbird, guys, outside my window. So I'm going to say your animal totem, one of them is definitely a hummingbird. And the hummingbird actually means the end of pain and suffering and enjoying the sweetness of life. So anyway, I'm going to get back onto that little rant that I was on. What I would recommend for you guys, if you're not already doing it, because I see this is something your path is leading you to, I would really make your house a spiritual place, have a lot of spiritual things around your house. And it's not about materialism, it's literally about energy. Like, for instance, if you're in a house that, someone's suffering from depression, right? And there's no judgments here because I've been there. You'll see like cigarette butts everywhere, beer knocked over on the floor, it stinks, no one picks up after anything, and the energy in that house is bad because essentially they're allowing their depression to energetically bleed, and it shows on the physical plane because energy shows on the 3D. So if you're in a negative vibration, essentially your 3D reality is going to mirror that vibration you're in, because literally energy manifests, like the 5D manifests as physical symptoms in the 3D. It's kind of like on your body. Acne isn't just acne. There's normally something internal going on, right? So what I feel for you is a lot of you are going to spend a lot of time healing internally, and this in turn is going to heal your home surroundings, where the energy in your house is so good that you are finally able to meditate. Because what I feel for you guys is a lot of you are entering a time, and you know, one of the people that inspired this message, I was watching a video by KRS Astrology. I know I'm always going on and on about, you know, certain creators, and that's because they do help inspire a lot of my messages and like listening to their wisdom. And he was saying something about how you can't meditate unless you have your material needs taken care of, how it's hard to connect to spirituality unless you have your material needs taken care of. Because how are you going to sit there and meditate if you're freaking broke? Like, you don't have no money, you don't have a place to live, and your life's a mess. You can't, right? So when you get the universal shift happening for you, which means when you get, you know, income from the divine, when you get, you know, that stability that you need in order to be able to have time and the mental capacity to embrace spirituality, this is a gift from God. And I really sense a lot of you guys are entering a time where you are finally going to have the abundance and stability that you need to be able to focus on really connecting to that Akashic records through meditation, where during meditation and through your spiritual practice, you are able to reach into the Akashic records and grab a beautiful creative idea and ground it here on the 3D reality that will help better society through your inspiring invention or art. Because the universe is saying to me, when I'm looking at this for you, group 1, you are at a place where you will be financially taken care of, where you will enjoy the sweetness, honey, and stability of the material plane, which means your material needs, your home needs, your survival needs will be taken care of. But now it's not a time to worry about losing those material things or gaining more material things, because I am seeing with these feathers, guys, there's some darkness around your root chakra. This normally means, guys, that there might be a little greed involved in your lifestyle, which means, and there's no judgment, we all get there. Like, whenever I hit an amount of subscribers, I'm happy for like a day, and then I'm like, okay, but where's my 1 million? You know what I mean? Like, we all get there. I'm not shaming anyone. This isn't about being holier than thou. It's okay to admit when we have shadows as humans. It's okay. I feel like, guys, you are at the point where it's useless worrying. It's going to be useless for you to worry about gaining more abundance, because the universe is granting you that abundance, and not to focus on earning more abundance or worrying about losing that abundance, because you are materially taken care of. And now it's time for you to focus in on your creativity and connecting to true spirituality. And through that spirituality, you'll be able to channel a divine idea that you can ground onto this reality, guys. So this is no longer about survival for you anymore. This is more about creation, okay? Like, that's the big message I have. And with the King of Feathers, the lion is also one of your animal totems. And I feel like the reason why, let me just focus this real quick. I feel like one of the reasons why the lion is your animal totem for the next 30 days is because I essentially feel like your spirit guides are giving you the courage to know that when I look at this, it's about being pack leader. It's about, you know, competition. And I see that here with the 5 of Feathers. There's a lot of competition going on. Look at this, guys, with the armadillo. So that might be one of your spirit guides as well, or spirit animals. You can look up these symbolisms if you want to. That might help you guys a lot in figuring out what the messages are. So look up the lion animal totem and the armadillo, and also the hummingbird. But essentially, essentially this is talking about competition and survival, being pack leader and, you know, trying to win, trying to come out on top, trying to be like, it's almost the energy of like, yeah, I have the biggest stuff, the best stuff, yeah, I'm winning, yeah, I'm on top of the world. Spirit is saying you already have that, you've already been crowned. This is a gift from your ancestors. Specifically, I'm hearing your father's side, your grandmother, your father's mother, their higher self, their spirit also acts as a spirit guide, and you have gotten a lot of your creative ability and your ability to make beautiful things from your father's mother. That's another thing I'm seeing. So, and your father's mother also, I'm hearing that you inherited a lot of her physical traits or her beauty from your father's mother. That's another thing I want to tell you. And I'm hearing that they are encouraging you to be creative and stop focusing on survival issues and focus more on, first of all, universal love, which is once again the Akashic records, so you can create as opposed to being in this survival mode. A lot of you, your fears of money, I feel like, are very ancestral. Yeah, I do feel that, or it's something to do with your childhood or your past. One of your spirit birds is the raven, and it says the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. We have the condor, so black birds are another way that spirit really likes to communicate with you. So a lot of you are going to see circles of black birds, or black birds will be put in your 3D path the next 30 days. This is a very important sign from spirit. Normally you see black birds or you see hummingbirds when it's the end of something. It's the end of something, and then with the hummingbird, it's the beginning of sweetness and honey. There's no longer going to have to be a fear of competition or survival because your material needs are being taken care of. You're also going to see the cardinal a lot, so black and red birds, and it says, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. Guys, this is really talking about the next step in your life is spiritual development. It is not about material pursuits, and it is not about climbing the ladder to success. When you get in touch with your spiritual development, meditation, and you really connect to that higher plane, that is what's going to make you a leader, and it's going to give you success in this world, not more material pursuits. I know that sounds backwards, but trust me, this is really what I'm seeing for you guys, okay? So the raven, the condor, and I'm also hearing the vulture, the cardinal, and the hummingbird. All right, so you're also going to see black feathers or red feathers in your path. This is another sign from spirit that your spirit guides are around. So we have also thyme, I cannot stand myself. We have wild orange, good fortune, and we have support. I am not supported. So, okay, first of all, I think the scent of orange would really, really help you with meditation. Myrrh and thyme. So look into thyme scented things, orange scented things, or myrrh scented things, whether it's candles or essential oils. I really feel like these scents, because scents help trigger certain things in our brain, it will help you tap into that spiritual side I'm talking about. Okay, so thyme, orange, and myrrh is very important for you. I feel like somehow that wild orange is really going to open up your crown chakra and your sacral to get you in touch with your creativity, and also just with your body chemistry. I feel like these scents would be the best for you. I just feel that, and eating thyme and orange would be really good for you as well. Of course, check with your doctor if you have allergies. But essentially, I'm hearing your prosperity is being taken care of. I do feel a lot of you feel very alone, okay? And I'm sensing that this is because you guys are meant to be leaders, like I said. I don't know why I'm hearing things like Steve Jobs and, you know, Kurt Cobain. He was hated by all of his bandmates. I know I'm always going on about my idols. And the reason why I idolize certain people, I know, not like idolize, but I look up to certain people, is because to me they have that special something. And a lot of people don't like them in real life because they have that leadership vibe that kind of scares off a lot of people, because when you're a leader, you're not meant to fit in. So you have an alpha vibe. So I understand why it's very hard for you to have close connections with people, because people sense your greatness and that intimidates them. But what I'm seeing is the more that you tap into spirituality, the more that you are going to attract your tribe and people who want to support you on your journey. But you have to stop coming from a place of competition. Coming from a place of competition is how you know you're out of alignment. One of the stones or two stones that would be very good for you at this time is jet. Okay, so the stone of jet, wearing jet would be good for you, as well as the moonstone. You guys might feel very connected to these two stones, the jet and the moonstone. Wearing these would be very beneficial and helpful for you. I really sense that from spirit energetically, so you can try getting moonstone things or jet things, and this is really going to help you. But essentially, Spirit is telling you that right now there is an open door of manifestation for you. And you guys are able to manifest your next chapter on earth. But Spirit is asking you not to manifest from fear. Spirit is asking you to manifest from love. That's a very big message. Manifest what your soul desires, not what your ego desires. And this is how you are going to achieve your leadership, your success, and becoming on top, is manifesting from love. So I'll give you guys an example. Instead of manifesting a certain job or money or status or career or advancement, manifest your soul's purpose. Manifest being happy, doing what it is, utilizing your natural talents. Manifest from a place of love instead of survival and fear. And you guys are going to have the ability this new moon to manifest the next stage in your life, as well as advancement. And these manifestations I feel want to come in for you is your soul family, your soul community, your natural talents and your creativity, as well as making your home a sacred and spiritual place. So as I see right now, you guys are very connected to the divine with insight, channeling, as well as there is only light. Okay, so this is a very spiritual time for you guys where you are channeling creativity, you're channeling your higher self, your spirit guides, your father's mother wants to come through for you. And I'm hearing that for some of you, it's a woman in your family who is also very spiritual. You're also going to be seeing the number 333 a lot, okay? The number 333. And this essentially means there's going to be a wake-up call in your life from God that motivates you into your next step in life. Yeah, so that's all I see for you guys. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye. Alright, group 2, so this is what you need to hear for the next 30 days based on the tarot dice as well as tarot. So one thing I am seeing for you is right now you are at an in-between stage because a lot of you are transforming, you're going through a spiritual awakening, and you're doing a lot of inner healing that is leading you into being the truest expression of yourself. One thing that I see for you is your animal spirit totems are the horse and the peacock. I highly recommend looking up what the horse animal symbolism represents and what the peacock animal symbolism represents, because if you look those things up, they might have a deep message for you. So the horse and the peacock is your animal totems for the next 30 days, so be sure to look up that symbolism. But what I'm hearing is there is a severe imbalance happening in your divine feminine side. This could manifest as hormonal imbalances. This could manifest as well as having issues with women. This could also manifest as, you know, not being able to create or not feeling very creative or feeling very stuck. A lot of you guys are very hard on yourself when it comes to your natural talents, and a lot of you feel very critical of your own natural talents, your life purpose, and your mission here on earth. And this is because a lot of you are in a learning stage right now. You are learning how to perfect your natural talents, and this is very frustrating for you because a lot of you feel as though you're not good enough, you feel uncertain about your life purpose, and also you feel like your natural talents are not good enough to put out into the world. There's a lot of self-deprecation that's happening here, and Spirit is asking you to heal your divine feminine side, and through healing your divine feminine side, you are going to be able to create or think of creative ways to really advance in your life purpose, because I'm hearing there's an issue with creation. A lot of you are so busy putting energy out into the world, it's what I'm seeing. Like a lot of you are very determined to succeed. A lot of you want to sprint to the finish line and be very successful. And a lot of you are so busy with the everyday grind that you do not leave enough time for self-care. You don't leave enough time for self-reflection, reflecting on your feelings and creation. And this is why you are experiencing a lot of creative blocks. It's because your divine feminine side is distorted right now. A lot of you guys, you are not able to create new inventive ideas because divine feminine is all about creation, and creation happens when you are in touch with your emotions, when you are opened up to your heart chakra, and also when you spend time in self-reflection and meditation. A lot of you are putting way too much energy out into the world, whether it's being really busy at work, being really busy at school, being really busy with everyday routine things, that you feel disconnected from your creation side and your divine feminine side because your mind is too focused on the everyday grind. Spirit is asking you to make more time in self-reflection and to spend more time on self-care and really nurturing your divine feminine energy, which means that it's very important for you guys at this time to spend time on self-care. Take your vitamins, focus on your health, lotion your body, do things that you would normally rush in a slow manner, and take a salt bath. Really pamper yourself and get in touch with your divine mother feminine side. This is what's going to help you get in touch with your truest self, because a lot of you are too reliant on your divine masculine side of getting things done, of grinding, of really pushing forward. Spirit is asking you to spend some time in meditation, get your creative juices flowing again. And in this time of meditation and rest, you will figure out new creative ways to make money, advance forward, and to tweak your life purpose in a way that's more in alignment with you. A lot of you guys are not reflecting on your feelings. A lot of you are just pushing forward, doing what you think it is you need to get done. And because of that, you are experiencing a lot of burnout, a lot of confusion, and a lot of anxiety. This anxiety is coming from not being in the present and always living in the future, and living in the future and letting fear dictate your decisions as opposed to letting love and your creativity dictate your decisions. So try to look up ways you can balance your divine feminine energy, and when you do this, this is also going to heal your health. Obviously, guys, go to your doctor to make sure everything is okay, but I'm actually willing to bet a lot of you are suffering health-wise. This could be a manifestation of acne or hormonal imbalance. This could be a manifestation of a lot of physical symptoms or a lot of physical ailments that are showing on your physical appearance because there's an internal imbalance because you are not spending enough time on self-care. But when you spend this time on self-care, reflection, and meditation, this is when your intuition and your connection to spirit is really going to increase. I feel a lot of you need to work on your gratitude because a lot of you are feeling very, very defeated when it comes to your talents, your life purpose, your self-worth, and also a lot of you are being very critical and hard on yourselves in regards to your talents, your worth, and your abilities. So what Spirit is asking you to do is start every day making a gratitude list, listing things that you are grateful for. And this is actually going to increase your vibrations in a way that allows you to be more in touch with your higher self, so you are able to connect to your intuition again and make decisions. A lot of you are very confused about what decision or what path you need to take in life, or a lot of you are doubting your path. A lot of you are doubting your natural talents. This doubt is coming from being in your head and overthinking and an overactive masculine side that's actually causing health problems and a physical imbalance in yourself. So there's a need for you to heal your womb and your feminine energy in order to get in touch with your divinity again. And this is a very big message I heard for you. A lot of you guys, when you do this, you're coming into a time where you are going to be in the spotlight. And I really sense this for you. A lot of you are meant to be in the spotlight. I feel this, and I feel that's because there is this majestic side of you, and I really sense a lot of you are like a muse in a way. You have an ability with your energy to inspire other people because you are inspiring people. But in order to be inspiring and in order to be your fullest version of that muse, in order to captivate people, which is one of your natural gifts, you have to heal your divine feminine. And it doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a woman. You are having creative blocks. You're having a fear of taking risk. You're having a fear of creating something from your soul that's more in alignment with your life purpose, because you are letting outside distractions dictate your life. So I really feel this is a time of self-reflection, getting in touch with your femininity and self-care. And this is when you're really going to start shining just in general. And I feel like one of the things Spirit wants me to tell you is your hair has a special connection to the divine. So if a lot of you are dyeing your hair or you're processing your hair, this is actually cutting off your receptors to the spiritual world. And I'm hearing that the easier and the more you take care of your hair, the healthier your hair is, the more in touch with the divine you are. And I know that might trigger some people, for those who like to bleach or dye or chemically treat their hair, but I really feel like your hair is a direct receptor to the divine and helps you channel messages and creativity. So this is a very big message that I hear for you guys. I'm also hearing a lot of you might be dealing with a lot of jealous people around you, okay? I want to tell you that, and this is because a lot of you are transforming physically and spiritually into your fullest expression, and people who do not want to see you shine are going to start getting very resentful of you. So a lot of you might actually feel like your feminine relationships are suffering, or your relationships in general are suffering. And this is because these people are seeing you shine into your fullest expression, and it's actually threatening them. But Spirit is saying not to worry about that and keep focusing on your evolution. And when you do this, this is when you're really going to get into that star quality where you're receiving recognition, you're being inspiring, and your sheer being is creation. A lot of you are a natural muse. You are sheer inspiration to other people, and your energy radiates divine femininity, which means creativity, in a way that inspires and captivates others. So this could manifest as a lot of different things, but I'm hearing that essentially you're natural artists, but also you're natural teachers. People naturally want to follow your lead because you are someone who is inspiring, and you have an inspiring, charismatic aura that's going to teach other people how to be in touch with their own uniqueness when you're in your full expression. So it's very important for you to stick by your authenticity, no matter how many people it, offends, or no matter how many people don't like it. Because when you step into your fullest authenticity and you allow yourself to express yourself in an authentic way, which includes your hair, dress, aura, persona, where you let yourself be who you truly are on the inside outwardly, this is when you're going to lose a lot of your relationships because they are not in alignment with your truest path, but instead you will attract your real soul tribe and your real soul family. And this is something I really want to tell you. There's also an instance where I feel like a lot of you might be suffering from a lot of stomach issues, and that is because there are some issues happening in your solar plexus chakra, which means your confidence levels. A lot of you guys, there is an imbalance in your solar plexus that you're going to be healing that allows you to be confident enough to express yourself outwardly. So I definitely feel stomach issues might be a huge manifestation of confidence issues that are happening inside of you. So the healthier you are, the healthier your stomach is going to be, the more confident that you are. And there's also a need for you to heal what it is that you eat, because I'm hearing a lot of you are very sensitive to foods. So if you guys are feeling low energy and lethargic, or your stomach is acting up, this might be because there's some sort of gluten allergy or allergy to something it is that you're eating that's not in alignment with your energy and is messing up your energy. So I highly recommend going to a doctor and getting your allergens tested out, because I actually feel like when you find the right diet for you and you're eating things that really increase your energy, that go right with your body chemistry, this is when you're going to have more energy to get what you need to done, and it's going to help with your confidence levels. So definitely ask your doctor about what vitamins that you're missing out on, because this could be affecting your energy levels. And also ask about your allergens, because some of you could be ingesting things that you're allergic to that is actually hurting your solar plexus and your stomach area. And essentially what I see you guys doing is I see you manifesting self-love and confidence in a way where you are able to put yourself out there despite competition and despite what other people have to say. So you are manifesting the fullest authenticity of yourself, and you're finally stepping into that role where you are allowing your unique true self to shine out of you, which yes might repel other people, but it's also going to attract your tribe, and it's also going to attract a lot of competition, because you guys are going through a glow up where all eyes are on you essentially, and a lot of people aren't going to like that. But don't let those people get in the way of you shining. You guys are natural teachers. I want to tell you that you are natural teachers, and you teach through example. And also, like I said, younger people are really drawn to you because there's something inspiring about you that makes younger people want to follow your lead. So you guys are influential without trying to be. You're influential in your energy to the point where people feel inspired and want to be like you. So you're going to attract a lot of people who want to copy you or follow your lead or something like that. And this is because of that muse aura that you let off. And this is the energy that you are stepping into. And that's something I really want to tell you. So one thing that I'm seeing is that something that would be very good for you is looking out at what topical things you are putting on your body as well. Like I said, if you guys dye your hair, you chemically treat your hair, or you're putting chemically lotion on your skin, you guys are very, very sensitive physically. So I would look at what ingredients are in your lotions, because those toxins might seep into your skin, and you're people who have very sensitive skin, and you're people who are very sensitive. So if you are ingesting things topically on your body that are not good for you, or ingesting foods that are not good for you, it manifests as an unhealthy appearance, such as dull hair or bad skin or just rashes or something like that. So look out for what it is you're putting on your body, because your body is very sensitive, and that's something I really want to tell you. So let's see what else Spirit has to tell you. Group number 2, we're going to take a look at this. I also feel that for a lot of you, this is a time when you're learning and developing your skills and your talents. A lot of you might feel insecure about your skills and your talents, because Spirit is asking you to develop your skills and your talents through study. So this could mean going back to school, or learning your chosen interest, or learning things that you're naturally good at and developing those skills, because you don't just get born Mozart, okay? You have to actually develop your skills, and I feel like you guys are naturally talented. But the problem you might be experiencing is a lot of you need practical application and a teacher. Some of you guys are attracting teachers into your life that are going to help improve your natural skills and your talents in a way where you feel more comfortable about your natural abilities. So some of the reasons why you might be suffering from insecurities about your own abilities and your life purpose is because there's a need for you to develop your skills and your knowledge, go back to school, whether it's actual school or learning on your own, and developing this knowledge is going to help you feel more secure about your life purpose and putting yourself out there in the world, because I do sense that a lot of you are really emerging into this new person who is meant to shine. But I really feel you are going to be more confident the more you develop and work on your skills. And like I said, I see a lot of teachers coming into your life. It could mean a literal teacher, or it could just be a friend, a family member, or someone on YouTube that you really connect with that helps awaken your inner power. So really honor these teachers, because Spirit is sending you a lot of teachers into your life that are going to help develop your talents. November 13th could be a very big date for you according to the numerology dice, but I'm also seeing a lot of you are going to be seeing a lot of 111 and 1111, which means it is time for you to start developing your confidence and putting yourself out there in the world into your fullest authentic expression, because a lot of you are stepping out of a time of healing and learning and into the spotlight. So you are going to expect a lot of people to be drawn to you. You are really awakening your truest life purpose. You're awakening your natural talents, and a lot of you in the next 30 days, you're really stepping into the spotlight where you are about to get a lot of attention. And this is from all of the self-work and self-development that you have done. 2 crystals that I think would be very beneficial for you right now are these 2 crystals. So these 2 crystals I highly recommend you guys getting for your own energetic field, and that's celestite and tourmaline quartz. So celestite and tourmaline quartz are two crystals that would be very good for you at this time, and this is going to help you with your anxiety, because a lot of you have anxiety about your life purpose, your natural talents, and a lot of you are overthinkers as well. This is what's really going to help you step out into the spotlight and get the attention and recognition that you guys deserve, because I'm seeing that Spirit is saying it is time for you to put yourself out there and shine the way you are supposed to, and not to worry about the haters. And the more knowledgeable you are, and the more inner work and spiritual work that you do developing your talents, the more confident you're going to be putting yourself out there, because I really feel a lot of you are stepping into the time of going into the spotlight in a very big way, because it is now time for you to do so. One of your other spiritual birds is the owl, and this owl says your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Another one of your bird totems is going to be the finch, and it says new opportunities and choices are opening up to you now. Claim them. And also we have the magpie. Reevaluate your priorities. It's time to let go of what is no longer needed. So like I said, I feel like you're letting go of old people and old situations, because a lot of you are leveling up and a lot of you are outgrowing old situations, old people, and this is just the natural progression of life. And I really feel it's time for you to put your teachings or your expression out into the world, because like I said, a lot of you are meant to start shining at this time and being in the spotlight in some way at your work, school, career, where you really put your truest expression out in the world and it is successful. I really sense that for you guys, but it's really important for you to listen to your intuition and come from a place of love as opposed to fear, and balance out your masculine, because your masculine energy is overpowering everything, which is causing you to worry. And a lot of you need to tap more into your divine feminine side and heal your femininity by being more receptive, by being more intuitive and listening to your soul, as opposed to always letting outside anxieties take over. So I highly recommend meditation as well. And yeah, that's like really what I'm seeing for you. So we also have the Divine Animals card from this deck right here. So a lot of you are very connected to animals and nature, and you're also awakening your natural soul talents, which once again I feel like has to do with teaching or getting a teacher in order to awaken them. But not only that, I feel you guys are really connected to a special animal in your life, and this animal is actually providing you a lot of healing. So I see you being very connected to animals, and one of the ways you can heal your divine feminine side is to be more present and in gratitude, but also by going out in nature. Going out in nature is how you are going to really heal your energy and receive divine inspiration, because there's something about you being in nature that really heals you, that recharges you. I'm hearing like walk around barefoot and connect to the ground and the earth and nature, and this is when you're going to receive downloads from the divine about who it is you're supposed to do and what direction you're supposed to be doing, and this is going to heal a lot of the anxiety that you have. So that's all I have for you. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye. All right, group 3, welcome to your reading about what it is that you need to hear based on tarot as well as the tarot dice. So we're going to read these energies for you guys for the next 30 days on what you need to hear. So to start out with, your animal totems based on these animal decks are the spider as well as the owl. So look up what the spider and the owl means spiritually as animal symbolism, because this might provide you some really insightful messages about what it is that you need to know for the next 30 days. So essentially what I'm getting from this, guys, is I really sense that a lot of you, there is some webs or some toxicity happening in your sacral chakra. There is definitely some sort of block in your sacral chakra, which means there is an imbalance in how much you give and how much you receive, specifically in your relationships. Spirit is showing me, guys, that a lot of you need to start valuing your self-worth and know that you are valuable and you are deserving of good people entering your life. I'm sensing that a lot of you have had a lot of problems in your relationships relationships recently. This could be relationships with business partners, friendships, or romantically. There has been a lot of people who have entered your life who have not been the best to you, who have made you question your own worth, and who have made you feel inadequate or taken for granted. Spirit is saying at this time they really want you to focus on yourself and put that energy that you would normally put into other people on yourself. And this is going to be very important for you at this time, because right now a lot of you are building a solid foundation for your future. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys are building your career, you are building your legacy here on earth. You guys are building a solid foundation for your future, so you are able to have stability. And a lot of you need to focus right now on yourself, on your life purpose, and your duty here on earth, because a lot of you, group 3, you have a very big mission here on earth. You were sent here with a mission to change the world or to change people around you in a big way. And right now, Spirit is asking you to let go of distractions from people who are not helping you build into your life purpose or helping you build your foundation. Some of you attract partners who are very drawn to you because, first of all, they're drawn to your healing ability. But not only that, I feel like a lot of you have attracted a lot of karmic partners into your life that were meant to teach you a lot about yourself. But right now, Spirit is saying that this is the end of karmic lessons in your relationships. Now they want you to focus on organization, on your health, and also developing your life purpose and talents, and really developing your skills for your future. So one thing I see for you is there is a lot of mistrust that you have towards other people, and that is because there is a block in your sacral chakra. So I would really recommend looking up how to heal your sacral chakra, do meditations for sacral chakra, or even eat foods, wear colors that help you heal your sacral chakra and open and heal your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is all about trust, and it's also about forgiveness. A lot of you are hanging on to a lot of resentments that you have towards other people, and these resentments come from the fact that a lot of you feel that what you give to other people you are not getting back energetically, or you feel taken advantage of by other people. That is because Spirit is really asking you to forgive from the past and let go of these old toxic patterns so you can meet people, your soul family, who are going to help build your life purpose. A lot of you, you're entering a time in your life where Spirit is saying you are no longer going to have to work alone, and I really sense this for you. But a lot of you need to let go of toxic relationships with people who take more than they give, that are distracting you. For some, like I said, it's romantic, it's business partnerships, or it's people who are acting as distractions in your life. And with their toxicity, they are distracting you from your everyday life purpose, which Spirit really wants you to focus on at this time. These people make you put in more work in the relationship than what they give you. It's very transactional in your relationships, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to stop focusing so much of your energy on these toxic relationships and to start valuing your self-worth, because a lot of you came here with a very special mission here on earth where you are meant to build something. And this is a general reading, but essentially you guys have come here for a special purpose, that your life purpose is going to help a lot of people in your life, whether it is through art or your business or through your gifts. There is something about your energy and your purpose that is going to be very influential to a lot of people in your lifetime. And Spirit is asking you right now to build that foundation and work on that life purpose, because this is something your soul has come here to do. It has also come here to learn about relationships, but right now is not the time to keep feeding in to toxic relationships. I'm specifically hearing there are people around you who are feeding venom into your life. If you are dealing with people who are bringing drama, gossiping, or they energetically are making you feel weighed down and hopeless, that is a big sign from Spirit that these people need to be released from your life, because you're focusing so much of your energy trying to fix people who don't want to be fixed, and you're spending so much of your energy trying to heal toxic relationships that it's actually hurting your sacral chakra, it's hurting your self-worth, and it's distracting you. So Spirit is asking you to release those people people, or they're forcing you to release those certain people, because now is the time to focus on your life purpose. This is a very big time for you on hard work and dedication, which means Spirit really wants you to start becoming mentally and emotionally stable, which means this would be a really good time for you to see a therapist or a healer or heal from the past, because a lot of your past has caused you a lot of mistrust in others. And how are you supposed to have a relationship with others if there is so much mistrust from the past that you have not healed and addressed? Because you guys have a hard time getting close to people because you fear intimacy. This in turn actually pushes away the right people who want to work with you, who want to help make your dreams come true, and who are going to put you into the next step of your life purpose and path. Meanwhile, because you're so used to the dysfunction, you are still hanging on to karmic people, karmic situations with people who undervalue you, underpay you, or treat you like crap, because that is what's familiar to you, and that is what's feeding your shadow and your dysfunction. Spirit is asking you to reevaluate the people in your life and start really listening to your intuition about who is there to help you and who is there to deter you. Because a lot of you, your intuition is a little swayed when it comes to judging the intentions of other people. Okay, a lot of you change your mind about people frequently. You're not sure who has your back or not. You're not able to see who's good for you and who's not good for you. You're going to be able to have better intuition with people, where you're able to trust the right people and let go of the wrong people when you address the pain that has happened to you in the past that has caused these cobwebs around your sacral chakra. So a lot of you really need to start journaling. I'm hearing that journaling or doing art therapy or going to see a healer or a doctor or a therapist is really going to help you forgive and heal from the past, because a lot of the blockages that are keeping you from manifesting the success that you desire and manifesting your fullest potential on earth is a matter of deservingness. A lot of you energetically, your shadow is actually blocking you from giving you the abundance that you want. A lot of you can have a lot more abundance in life and a lot more happiness in life, but there's some blockages that are happening in your way to prosperity. And these blockages are occurring in your sacral chakra, which has to do with forgiveness and healing. Some of you guys really need to heal your sacral chakra and forgive the past, or at least go to a therapist. And when you address your shadow, and simply by addressing your shadow side, it is going to heal your shadow side and remove the blockages that are getting in the way of your manifestations, because I really feel like your life is not manifesting the abundance that you desire, or the happiness or the stability, because there is an emotional issue that you need to address that has something to do with pain that you have not healed from. And for a lot of you, I really feel it has something to do with your father. There has been some distance with your father, separation from your father, or your father was emotionally distant, or a male figure was emotionally distant, or there's something that happened with your father's side family that's causing a lot of these sacral chakra blockages, which indicates self-worth issues. These self-worth issues are causing you to accept less than what you deserve at work. It's causing you to work harder for abundance that should come a lot easier for you. And when you remove this block, this emotional and mental block of not feeling good enough or deserving, this is when you are going to attract the success that you have earned through your hard work. So I'm hearing a lot of your manifestations are being blocked because of this self-worth issue. When you work on your self-love, when you work on you and focus on you and what it is you need to do in healing yourself, this is when you're really going to see the success that you deserve from all of your hard work, and also the fruits of your labor. That's a big message I want to tell you. So let's see what else that we have here, guys. Also, I feel like for the next 30 days, this is going to be a big time of hard work, dedicated work, keeping to a schedule, just a lot of hard, monotonous work every day, because like I said, you are building your future right now. And a lot of you guys want these transformations to happen, you know, right away. It's almost like a lot of you are feeling frustrated because you want a quick fix. Like you want transformation to happen in your life, but you have a really hard time sticking to a routine or consistent effort. You tend to give up easily, or you try to look for quick fixes. Spirit is saying that is not going to work in this case. A lot of you need to really be committed to what it is that you want, and value what it is you want, and put energy into things that you value, because these consistent efforts over time are going to give you great change in regards to your abundance and in regards to your life purpose here on earth. That's a very big message I have for you. A lot of you let fear dictate your life and your life choices, and this fear is actually what's causing you to block a lot of manifestation. So what I recommend is celebrate the little successes in your life, guys. A lot of you are making small changes every day that are manifesting as small improvements, but you have a hard time seeing just how far you've come and how much you have built and how much you have been improving, which is discouraging you from staying dedicated to your path, your profession, and building a legacy for yourself. Spirit is saying, yes, it's frustrating because work progress might be slow, advancement might be slow, manifestations might be slow, or positive changes you want to make might be slow, or a lot of effort and a lot of commitment. This is because Saturn is testing your resolve big time. Saturn is testing you to see how dedicated you are, and healing your shadow work and healing internally is actually what's going to manifest more success for you on the material world as opposed to more effort. A lot of you are putting way too much effort into things that are not manifesting the amount that they should with your money and your success in your career. This is because Spirit wants you to focus on what is blocking you from manifesting those things internally, and when you work on those things internally and heal internally, this is when you are going to reap the rewards of what you desire, because a lot of you are in relationships that are not valuing your self-worth, where you are not getting the money, you are not getting the attention, you are not getting what you deserve in your relationships with people. You are attracting the wrong type of people, karmic lessons, you are attracting harder work for littler pay, and this is an internal self-worth issue that Spirit really wants you to address. The good news is I see a lot of you becoming a lot more motivated, a lot more dedicated, and a lot more practical, and this is because you guys are really maturing and growing into the next phase of your life. So a lot of you guys, you are no longer going to feel the need to hang around toxic people. Your intuition about people is going to be raised, where you are able to see people's true intentions, and what I'm hearing is God is going to show you people's true nature and true intentions as clear as day. So your intuition about other people is going to be spot on and raised, because a lot of you are really realizing toxic traits in people that you are no longer tolerating, because you are raising your self-worth, and that's a very big thing I have for you. But there needs to be a healing in your sacral chakra, which deals with your sexuality, your trust, and forgiveness, because in the past there have been masculines in your life who have really broken your trust, and relationships that have broken your trust, and because of that you attract the wrong type of people from a lack of self-worth. So that's a very big thing that I hear for you, that is going to be helpful for you. So like I said, with DNA repairing, I really feel like this is a family karmic issue, where a lot of you guys, you give up when things get tough, or a lot of you feel powerless, or a lot of you just feel as though you are not deserving. Spirit is saying that you are meant to heal a lot of your family karma in this lifetime. So it's going to be hard on you, but the more that you work through these family curses and this family shadow of accepting less than you deserve, the more wealth you are going to attract into your life. And also what I'm hearing for you guys is that because you are the one who is meant to break family karma and family patterns, you guys can change your DNA. Some of you might be like, why did I get bad genes, bad genetics? Why did I get this bad family karma? Spirit is saying that your genes and your genetics do not apply to you, because you are learning how to transform and alchemy your DNA in a way that is the more advanced version of your family line. So you are going to be the most successful person in your family. You're going to have more wealth than your family, and you're not going to have to suffer the same karma as your family, because you were born through your family as a way to break family patterns and curses, and the patterns end with you. The toxic patterns end with you. So you can manifest whatever you want physically and whatever life that you want, as long as you work on these scars that is carried through your bloodline. Your bloodline is giving you a lot of anxieties and fears about success, and also it is giving you a karmic pattern of accepting less than you deserve, but that is not supposed to dictate your life. You are meant to address these shadows and heal from them, and through your healing, you're going to heal your whole family line after you, and for the next generation, where they don't have to suffer the same fate. So you guys have a very heavy karmic duty on you, but guys, I'm telling you, you will be rewarded more than anyone else because you have to go through more of these lessons than anyone else. So the more that you heal, the more that your spirit guides are going to reward you. And I'm also hearing that a lot of you need to tap into your third eye, your crown chakra, and your heart chakra. The more you allow yourself to trust and open up your emotions and experience and perceive things without judgment, the more intuitive you are going to be. So a few of the stones that I have for you are the aquamarine, or I'm sorry, the hiddenite. So hiddenite might be very helpful for you. A lot of you guys, this helps you heal from the past. So hiddenite might be a really good crystal that you can use that will help heal you of whatever it is that you're going through. I'm also hearing moldavite would be a good crystal for you as well. So if you feel called to get a moldavite earrings or rings, this would help you as well. This is going to help connect you to your intuition, because a lot of you, your intuition is blocked out of fear, or your intuition about people, like I said, is blocked due to mistrust and past trauma. The third stone that popped up for you that would be really good in healing your energetic field is also the chrysoprase. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Chrysoprase. And this also helps you forgive, because I really sense that you need to open up your heart chakra, because a lot of you guys, you close off your heart chakra out of fear because of people who have betrayed you in the past. So these crystals are going to be extremely helpful for you. Now let's go ahead and see what your bird symbolism is. So the first thing that we have is the white feather. So I really feel your spirit guides like to appear to you as a white feather. And we have the white swan. The power of divine grace is within you. We also have the parrot, which says, "Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are." And then we have the blue jay, which says, "The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control." So essentially, you guys are transforming into the people that you are meant to become, because when I think of the swan, I think of a transformation. And I really feel a lot of you are realizing what your morals are, what it is you stand for, what it is you want in your life, and you're developing stronger boundaries for yourself, and you're really transforming into a solid, strong person who is not easily swayed or manipulated by others anymore. So your intuition is being developed. And not only that, I really sense with the blue jay and the parrot, your throat chakra is really opening up. A lot of you guys, you might want to take up singing, or a lot of your talents are being shown in your face, but I really feel that your throat chakra, which is your expression, is being activated in a very big way. And I'm hearing that singing or anything to do with creative writing is something that's going to help you heal your emotions. So if you guys also wanted to journal every day and just write down what it is you're feeling, this is going to help bring your shadows to the surface and be more in touch with your heart center and your feelings, which is going to allow you to have an easier time expressing yourself and speaking. So one of the things I see for you guys is definitely an opening of your throat chakra and your expression in a way that's very authentic. So one thing I do see for you as well is that I feel a lot of you have some addictions that need to be addressed that are getting in the way of you. I feel you have a lot of energetic vampires around you in regards to love and relationships. And I feel like relationships and also some sort of addictive behavior is a way for you to mask your shadow side, guys. Because I'm hearing a lot of you have a lot of pain and suffering. So you like to mask the pain and suffering with toxic love or addictive patterns. I'm hearing that spirit is really working with you to break these addictive patterns that are generational. And I'm hearing that right now is a really amazing time for you to get in touch with God and spirituality. And it doesn't matter if, you know, it's not religious God, but I really feel like if you guys are suffering and you feel out of control and you're powerless to let go of toxic situations, pray and ask God to help you. Because sometimes, guys, like I know from personal experience, if you're not able to make these healthy changes because there's so many temptations or fear, if you pray and ask God to help you let go of a toxic situation and to lead you to happiness. God is going to deliver to you. Pray and you shall receive. So get in touch with that higher power, guys, because if you guys are going through a lot of darkness and shadows and deep emotional healing, your connection to God is really going to help you go through your shadows. So I really recommend using God as a higher power, praying to God with a higher power, and God is going to show you the truth about others and what path you need to do, and a relationship with God is going to help you heal whatever toxic addictive behaviors that you have. So I really do sense that for you guys on a very big level. I'm also hearing now is the time for you to really work with other people and let go of a fear of other people, because I'm hearing other people want to come into your life to help you develop into the person you're meant to become. And a lot of you guys, you are really going to develop into the person you are meant to become, or build your wealth and foundation through working with the right people. So it's very important for you to pray and ask God about people's true intentions and nature, and to heal from your shadows, because this way you're going to attract the right person or right people into your life. And I just feel a lot of you are coming into a time of extreme transformations and new beginnings with your transformations. And I feel like it's time for you to close out toxic situations in your life. And this is the big energy that I see for you. So that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye. Alright, group 4, welcome to your reading about what it is that you need to hear for the next 30 days and what's coming to you based on tarot as well as the tarot dice. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this right now. So I'm kind of hearing that a lot of you guys, you have been met with a lot of setbacks where you felt like a certain path was your path, but you're lacking motivation, and on top of that, Saturn has been putting a lot of roadblocks in your face where you feel as though every time you advance, something happens so that you can't move forward. There's a lot of blocks that are getting in the way, because a lot of you will go after things that you want and go after things that you desire, but they won't work out for you, or something will happen so that there's a roadblock or you lose your motivation along the way. Spirit is saying that's because they're showing you what is your path and what isn't your path. A lot of us, yes, we have free will with manifestation, but sometimes we'll want things out of ego or because it would make our ego feel good, not necessarily because we are going at it from a soul place and a soul knowing about what our path is. So if you have been experiencing some setbacks in your life where the things that you have planted your seeds in have not been growing or producing fruit, or they have not been working out, it is because the fact that you've been manifesting it over and over, or the fact that you've been pursuing something but it's not working out, that's because there's something not in alignment with your path. And maybe you're going after something that you want from a purely egoic place, which means something that would make your ego feel good, as opposed to what is really in alignment with your soul journey. So Saturn has been putting, oops, oh my gosh, I just had a bunch of cards just fly out. A lot of you guys have been met with a lot of roadblocks, a lot of stalls where things aren't working out, and that is because Saturn is trying to steer you away from things that are not for you. Some of you as well, though, I really feel like how you gain your confidence is when you overcome difficult challenges. So some of you guys, you might know that what you are doing is your path because you're very dedicated to it, but things are not working out the way you want, or there's a lot of challenges in the way. That is because challenges in your life, group 4, are meant to inspire you, and they are meant to show you your true character. A lot of you guys, your true character and your true talents come out when you are met with obstacles and when you are met with roadblocks. So do not be sad that this is happening to you, because these roadblocks are showing you what your strengths are, and these roadblocks are showing you what is for you and what is not for you. Spirit is putting blocks in your way to paths that you are taking that are not in alignment with yourself, and to pay attention as to why you are hitting these certain blocks or you're losing your inspiration. That might be because there's something not in alignment with what you are doing, and it's time for you to tweak your path and really figure out on a soul level what it is is you want, as opposed to coming it from a mental level or an ego level. For instance, I used to want to be like Kurt Cobain as a career, and it wasn't really because of what my soul wanted. It was just because it would make, like Kara's Astrology said in that one video, my ego feel good. And it wasn't really about what would make me happy, but more what would make me feel like I was a king on this earth, essentially. So maybe something that you are doing is trying to make something inside of you feel confident or feel better, and you feel like if you were to achieve this certain goal, then you would be happy, and this is what you want because of that. But Spirit is saying that there's something not in alignment, and you need to tweak your path, because you're going at a path or going after a certain desire that's coming from a place of ego rather than something that would make you happy. And this is why you are hitting roadblocks. The positive thing about this is these roadblocks are steering you in the right direction. So if you find something that you are very dedicated towards and you will not stop, and you are someone who wants it with all of your soul and your heart, and you're putting in the practical effort to make it happen, and you're charging ahead even with these roadblocks, that is because you are on the right path. But Spirit is showing you your inner strength and your willpower to get things done. So a lot of you guys are going to find your right path and what it is you're supposed to be doing, because you will have the willpower and the motivation to keep pursuing it even when you are met with obstacles and roadblocks. And this is how you know you're on the right path. You are not on the right path, however, if you give up or you realize it's not making you happy, so you lose your inspiration. And this is in turn steering you to your right path. So what I'm hearing for you is these obstacles are leading you to your truest path, your truest strengths, and helping you develop motivation as well as dedication to what it is that you are supposed to be doing. And I hear that one of the numbers you're going to be seeing quite a lot is 1111 or 111. This is a sign that you are on the right path. And I'm also hearing November is going to be a very big month for you, or January 11th is going to be a big month for you according to the numerology dice. I'm also hearing that one of the things you're having an issue with is a lot of you have control issues about how you want things to go. And when they do not manifest, you get very, very defeated. Spirit is asking you to look at these roadblocks in a different way, because like I said, they're roadblocks hitting your way for a greater good, to redirect you and to forgive yourself if things don't work out. Because some of the most successful people had to try things over and over and over. They hit many failures before they hit a success, and I feel like that's where you guys are at, and you're very frustrated, and you might keep trying to pile forward even when there's these roadblocks. But Spirit is asking you to really see why these roadblocks are occurring, essentially. So we're going to go ahead and roll the dice some more to see what other blessings are coming your way for group 4 and what it is that you can expect. All right, so what I'm hearing is that a lot of you, your career and your natural talents are in touch with your spirituality. So essentially what I'm hearing is that you, in order to find your talents and your path in life with your career, you have to get in touch with your higher self and your spirituality and see from a place of like, what do you genuinely enjoy doing that would make you feel good and happy on a fundamental level, as opposed to doing stuff for ego and status. I really sense that, and I do see a lot of you are very, very talented individuals. That's something I want to tell you. You have a lot of talents that were gifted to you by the divine, and actually I feel like that's why sometimes a lot of you might feel pulled in a lot of different directions, because you have a lot of different talents that you can pursue as a life purpose or talent. However, Spirit is asking you to figure out what it is that is your life purpose out of all of those talents. Some of those talents are meant to just be for you, to make you feel good. It might not necessarily be your life purpose and career. So you really have to differentiate between what is your life purpose and what is your dharma, which is something you have to do to feel happy, because a lot of you are blessed with a lot of different creative talents, and this is something that you were blessed with when you were born, is a natural gift of being talented in a lot of different things. But unfortunately, it's almost like there's a lack of dedication and drive towards one single thing that's really causing you a lot of confusion. So you have to pinpoint which talent that you have the most dedication and drive to know what path in life is right for you. I'm also seeing that your spirit animals are going to be the rhino as well as the lobster. This is how Spirit likes to manifest on the 3D for you. So I would look up the spiritual meaning meaning of a rhino and look up the spiritual meaning of a lobster in order to get more messages from spirit, essentially. Okay, so we're also going to have these essential oil cards. So we have the immune, I am not safe, and it says protective, and it says fill any areas of energetic weakness with strength. You can walk away easily, know that you are protective. And we also have the card of the calming, I cannot trust anyone. I open my heart to heal and release. I open myself to the peace of divine love and grace. And we also have the card of Ginger. I am a victim, and you are strong and capable with gratitude, optimism, action to manifest the life that you desire. So I'm also sensing that one of the things that might help you, obviously consult with your doctor, is taking ginger or ginger supplements. This might help you with your dedication, your focus, or there's something about ginger that would be very helpful for your energy, or the scent of ginger. So definitely ask your doctor if taking ginger is going to be okay for you. But I kind of get the sense like some of you might experience nausea or something like that. Ginger is really going to help with your nausea and also your lack of drive. So definitely research ginger and ask your doctor about ginger. But also what I'm hearing is you're entering a time of really healing your heart chakra, which is your ability to open up and experience connections with other people. So one of the ways that this is going to manifest in your life is actually going to be a strengthening of your relationships. I'm getting the sense that Spirit really wants you to focus on healing your relationships at this time, because the relationships in your life are going to help open you up in your heart chakra and also reignite inspiration in you again. So if you guys are hitting roadblocks at your job or at your work or at your career, I definitely feel that this is because it's time for you to heal your relationships. And one of the things that I'm seeing for you is that your divine masculine side is definitely overbalanced, or overactive, or there could be an underactive divine masculine. So if you guys are feeling a lack of drive, this might be because you need to really work on your divine masculine side. Or if you guys are overly focused on work and career, a lot of you might need to spend more time on your divine feminine. So I see that relationships are definitely coming in for you in a big way. That's going to help open up your heart chakra. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you do have a twin flame out there, or you do have a soulmate out there, which means the divine masculine or feminine to your side of the soul. And I feel like one of the big ways that are going to help you open up your heart chakra blockages is having some sort of intense relationship come into your life with a big time soulmate that's going to cause a lot of need for you to address a lot of the shadows within yourself. So I definitely see a love relationship around you or about to enter your life that's going to teach you a lot about emotions and how to open up your heart to other people. And this intense love connection is really going to have a lot of passion, a lot of romance, a lot of love, and this is coming into your life to help awaken your heart, which has been still for a very long time. A lot of you guys have not really felt joy in your life recently or emotional satisfaction. I see that there is going to be someone in your life who's really going to re-inspire your emotions and your heart chakra by bringing a lot of love into your life and a lot of intensity. And this might be scary for you, and you might want to walk away from this because it's scary for you to open your heart chakra. But I'm hearing that this romantic relationship is meant to be put into your life to really let yourself feel all of the emotions that come with intense love. And this is how you evolve, and this is how you're really going to open up your heart chakra. And by opening up your heart chakra, you're going to be able to see what it is that you truly love, because a lot of you have been passionless for a very, very long time. Spirit is sending you a romantic relationship that's going to help you re-inspire your love for life, that's going to make you feel all the spectrums of emotions, which might be very intense, but it's also going to be something that helps you grow into the person that you are meant to be. And this is divinely orchestrated for you guys. This is a big thing that I'm seeing for you, because a lot of you need to open your heart chakra, and you do so through intense romantic experiences. And I see that romance coming into your life, or they will be. So your feathers are going to be this black feather right here. And it says the crow, universal laws and truths are now being revealed. Use this energy to create your reality. And we also have this card for you, which is the Ostrich, the choice is clear for you. The choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth you feel in your heart. So I feel like right now there is an open door of manifestation for you. A lot of you might have given up on the idea of your dreams manifesting or the idea of manifestation, because I do see a lot of you have been very, very bitter recently. But Spirit is saying there is an open door of manifestation for you to manifest what you desire here on earth. And I really feel that if you use this time right now to manifest, you can manifest a clear direction of where you want to take your life. So don't be afraid to make wishes and manifest at this time, because that is open for you right now. If you want to manifest knowing which talent you should pursue, what's your life purpose, or even manifest a love relationship, this is something that will be very blessed for you. For your stones, we have the garnet, and it says that you can use the garnet when you feel like the real you is getting lost in the shallow materialistic pursuits of driven culture. So a lot of you might be drawn to a garnet, or wearing a garnet would be very beneficial to you. We also have this stone right here, and it's the serpentine, and you use it when it's time to let go of old beliefs and get stuck energy unstuck. So a lot of you might be it might be helpful for you to wear a serpentine. And then we also have the stone of the turquoise. So this turquoise is good for anyone who wants to open up their throat chakra and speak out and express their individuality. So all of these really are about creation and creating the reality that you desire here on earth. A lot of you are open to a window of manifestation right now, and you can absolutely, your spirit guides are showing me, manifest what it is that you desire, but you need to manifest from a place of a soul and not ego. That's a very important thing that I'm hearing for you. And I'm also hearing too that a lot of you, it would be very good for you to spend time by the water or live by the water. Something about the sound of water helps you be more flexible. I'm also hearing it's really good for you to stretch, and stretching is actually going to energetically make your body an energetic field ready to receive more blessings. So stretching, listening to the sound of water, being in water, taking a bath is something that really helps you manifest. Using the flow of water helps you manifest a lot, and also it's going to remove a lot of the blockages that are being put into your life. So let's go ahead and see what blessings are coming to you, group 4. What blessings are coming to group 4? Okay, so I sense that a lot of you, the blessing that is coming for you is December 13th might also be a very big date as well. But essentially, I'm hearing a lot of you are going to see a lot of signs and synchronicities from heaven. And also what I'm hearing is that you have a group of spirit guides that are watching over you, that like to communicate to you through books, through words, and through musical lyrics. Okay, so lyrics, books, and words. This is how your spirit guides communicate to you profound messages, is through the physical manifestation of hearing certain messages in songs or in audio, or even through a YouTube reading. I'm also hearing that there needs to be a development of your faith in your wishes, because a lot of you guys, the blessing that is coming for you is that you are learning that you can manifest what it is that you desire here on earth. And a lot of the roadblocks being put in the way of your manifestations are literally just signs and messages from spirit. So let's do one more. Let's see what else we have here. And I'm also hearing that blocks to your manifestations are being lifted at this time. And whatever it is that you want to manifest, you are the only person getting in the way of you manifesting what it is that you desire. So that's something I do want to tell you as well. So that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye.